Watch this video to the end if you want to know how not to fall a victim of paternal fraud as a man. Hello guys, and welcome back to June TV. How was your Easter holiday? Mine was splendid. A little busy though, but it was fun. I hope yours was fun too. So today I'm talking about paternal fraud. Yes, I want to talk about it today because it's becoming rampant. In fact, Nigeria ranks number two after Jamaica, among the countries with the highest level of paternal fraud in the world. Okay, so today I'm going to be telling you about 5 major mistakes you guys make that makes you fall victim of paternal fraud. So make sure you watch this video to the end and make sure you share it so that a lot of men will be aware. Okay? Number 1 mistake that you guys make that open you up to falling victim of paternal fraud is number 1. When you are dating a girl and you keep telling her that it's only when she gets pregnant for you that you will go and see her parents. This particular one is very rampant with my brothers from the East. I mean the Igbo brothers. You see a guy, he's dating a girl for a very long time, and then what is delaying him from proposing to her is because he keeps telling her that it's only when she carry belly that he will go and see her people. In his mind now, the lady who has been sleeping with the guy for a long time is supposed to be pregnant. So since she's not pregnant, she has the possibility of being in a barren or something. I don't know where that mentality comes from, but it's a very stupid mentality and it's really, really bad. And that kind of situation can put a lady who has put all her life in a relationship, you could put her under pressure of wanting to get pregnant for you by all means, just to validate herself as a woman and make you propose. So she can sleep with anybody else. Since she's been sleeping with you and is not resorting to pregnancy, she can decide to sleep with someone else just to get the pregnancy. And when she does, oh, you'll be happy. But truly, the baby might not be yours. And of course, you will fall victim of paternal fraud. Don't do that. If you love this woman, she has all the qualities you want in a woman, and you think she's the one that's going to be for you the perfect wife, go ahead and marry her. Do not subject women or ladies to this test of when you get pregnant for me, I go marry you, because you will fall victim of paternal fraud, definitely. That's number 1. Number 2, when you see a girl who is happily in love with a guy, probably the guy is dating is not rich yet, but she's willing to stick with him. But because you have more money, you have more influence, or you have more class or something, you just use your money, confuse her family, confuse everybody, confuse herself to marry you. Of course, she's going to marry you, but you know what? A week, 5 days, or even 3 days to her wedding to you, she's going to go back to do what they usually call the pattern sex with her love of her life that you snatched her from. And usually they don't use to wear condom to do that. And she's going to get pregnant. And when she does get pregnant, she's going to give it to you. Of course, they're going to be a victim of paternal fraud. That is why most times, the firstborn of most homes don't belong to the father of the house. I mean, the husband of the woman. Because most of these firstborns, most of these pregnancies were before the wedding or before the marriage happened. So it's usually higher. Paternal fraud is usually higher in the firstborn children. All right, that's number 2. So please do not force a lady to come to you because you have more money. Make sure you're marrying a lady that truly wants to be with you, and not because you are the one that is ready and available and more richer. Because there's a tendency that she's going to go back and do the pattern sex, and you're going to be a victim of paternal fraud. That's number 2. Number 3 is when you are married to a woman, yeah, you love her, she loves you, and both of you are medically certified, okay, but somehow something is happening. The pregnancy is not happening, it's not taking place, and your parents and your siblings, everybody is just worrying her, stressing her, fighting her, giving her pressure in her home. And you, who is her husband, who is supposed to care about her, now joins forces with your family and start frustrating her. You know, of course, at some point she's going to get tired, and the only option she will have left is to get pregnant by all means and have her peace, even if it means getting it from a madman. So she's going to go back, go around, sleeping around, just to get pregnant, to fall pregnant. And once she falls pregnant, oh, you're going to be happy. Yeah, finally God has done it. But only she knows who gave her the pregnancy. And of course, you are going to be a victim of paternal fraud. That's number 3. So please, when your family is pressurizing your wife, and you're very well aware that this woman is certified medically okay, do not support your family. Do not join forces with your family and start frustrating her. Help her to stay sane, because it's not even easy for her too. Help her to stay sane so that she will not be, forced to go and sleep around and give you a child that's not yours. Okay? That's number 3. Yeah, number 3. So number 4 is when you are married to a lady, but you don't live together. You're living in US, you live in Nigeria, or she's living in US, you're living in Nigeria, or either way, she's living everywhere, but you guys don't live together. You've never planned yourself to come around and stay around for 3 months at a stretch, or even 4 months. No, what you do is you come around, and after 2 weeks, you're back to where you're staying, and you expect miracle to happen. Hey, yeah, I know that a lot of women fall pregnant easily, but some women cannot fall pregnant easily, so they need some constant snacking for a prolonged number of months so they can get lucky, and when they get lucky, then it can happen in any of the months. But just don't think that she can get pregnant in 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You can even say, she means you have a blush. No. Some women are like that. Some women need some prolonged knacking to be able to fall pregnancy. So if your wife, if in that kind of situation, create time and come around, stay for 3 months, 4 months, all right, so she can get pregnant. Because if you're not around and you're only coming around for two weeks or thereabout, and you expect her to fall pregnant, and there's pressure from all around, she's definitely going to try another means, which includes sleeping around with anybody that can give her pregnancy. And that is how you're going to fall a victim of paternal fraud. That's about that. So the 5th one, I could have put this 5th one for number 1, but I wanted to start with the single before I go to the married. The 5th one is if you're married and you are being stingy with your wife. The truth is, every woman that is married is supposed to be taken care of by her husband. If you can't take care of your wife's needs, the tendency that she's going to go out. It takes only a woman who has grace of God to resist all the advances that men give to her. So if your wife is a good woman, please help her to stay good by providing her with the things she needs to have as a wife. Don't let her choose between you and all the men that are chasing after her on the outside. Because it takes only a grace of God for a woman to resist temptation. Like a man is giving her big money and her husband is not even giving her anything. Alright? So when she's thrown between these two decisions, a woman with a loose virtue will choose to sleep around. And when she starts to do that, she's definitely going to bring in a child that's not yours for you. That's not what you want. So do your best, take care of your woman. If your wife is a good woman, she will never go overboard and start doing what is not right as a married woman. She will never go and sleep around. But if you don't do any of these things for her, she will be justified when she goes out to accept proposals from men out and sleep with them and get pregnant mistakenly or intentionally and bring the baby to you. That's why you see some cases in a family, most cases, the woman will have 5 children and 3 is not from her husband. What happened? She was sleeping around with someone else and getting pregnant, and of course her husband would think he's the one that owns the pregnancy, but he is not. So if you don't want to fall a victim of paternal fraud, which is becoming rampant these days, please, I beg you, After watching this video, share it. Don't do any of these 5 mistakes that we've listed. All right, there are more I can give you, but I don't want this video to be too long. It's already more than, oh wow, it's already very long. I don't want it to be longer than this already. Okay, so please do the right thing. Avoid this mistake so that you don't fall victim of maternal fraud, because it's on the rise. It's really on the rise. And if you want more, feel free to chat me up on my WhatsApp number and let's talk about it. I don't charge much. I can only give you what I can give you here for free. But if you want more, of course, I'm always available. June TV got your back. All right. And our packages are very affordable. Thank you very much, guys, for always watching my videos and sharing it, and for your engagements on my content. I really love you. Without you, I don't know where I would have been. Thank you, guys. And I will see you again in my next video. Until then, I love you. Bye.